about a year ago, Ann and I put together an open mic contest with the city of Troy. And I thought these guys were phenomenal. We had a really good turnout. They showed up. The band is called Flood Road. I'd like to say hi to you guys.
Hey,
Nice to have everybody here. This was one of the most unique, original sounding bands, unlike anybody else, which I liked immediately. They write their own material. And they have a very special weekend coming up, starting tomorrow. We'll talk about it in a moment. But right off the reel, we're going to hear one of their best songs. This is one I love. It's called Betwixt Your Eyes. This is Flood Road right here on Kaleidoscope.
3, 2.
Flood Road, great new album, and some new fellas playing together, and a couple additions to the band since I last saw them. And had the pleasure of seeing you guys at the Beach Shop a few weeks ago. Were wonderful, as always. And,
Great gig.
Thank you.
Very solid band. You guys braved the elements for us that day. We did appreciate it. Hey, you know, before we even play more music from this great new CD, Peter, tell us all about this special event this weekend. Let's get right at that.
Well, this weekend we're going to be doing a festival up in Galway, New York. It's the ABL Bluegrass Roundup. And we're going to be playing Saturday. We start at 12:30. It's a lot of bluegrass bands, some local and regional music. It actually starts on Friday night and it runs through Saturday. So it's a good time. It's a family type of event, music all day long.
And it's a fundraiser for the regional.
The one we're doing in June is this one's a separate one.
Okay.
The Maple Ski Ridge Festival is June 13th, and that's one that we're doing in conjunction with Maple Ski Ridge, and we're sponsoring the Regional Food Bank for that one.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's going to be a great time.
Tell me quickly about the band. Who's in this band?
Well, there's 4 of us in the band. Pete Murphy on the bass. Pete's been with us since the beginning. And Tom King on mandolin, harmonica. Tom's been with us from the beginning as well. Chris Schultz is on banjo. He's the new member of the band. He's been with us for about 4 or 5 months now. And we've been playing as a group since around 2006 with just a minor change.
We lost our banjo player.
You did. Yes, you did. He was
You still got a banjo player who's lost, right? So you made out. That's right.
Well, listen, we're going to hear a couple more tracks right now. We're going to hear a tune that Peter wrote called Mama. Set Another Log on the Fire. My wife liked that. I was playing that at home this weekend. She thought it was a great song, and a song probably dear to the hearts of all taxpayers in New York State. Revenue, Get Off My Land. This one could get you in Dutch.
We can identify with that one.
Yeah, I think everybody. I think from the richest guy leaving New York State to the poorest guy trying to make a living. We all understand that. So, again, 2 great songs from Flood Road right here on Kaleidoscope. How we doing with time?
3 minutes even.
For everything so far?
Yeah.
Excellent. 2 great tracks from Flood Road. Mama Set Another Log on the Fire, and Revenue, Get Off My Land, which I love. Love that song. What inspires your writing, Peter? What gets you fired up?
You know, it's a lot of things, Jim. Some of it's like personal experience. Some of it's just, you know, used to live up in the hills around Westerlo, so I draw on a lot of that. Things that I remember when I was a little kid.
Don't forget the book.
Yeah, and a book. I wrote a book called The Legend of Jug and Joe, and a lot of the songs that are on the CD actually came from the book. I wrote the book, and the book had a story about this guy who becomes an international musician playing the jug, and so he had to have a whole bunch of songs. They were in the book, so then I had to write the songs to go along with the book, so that's really how a lot of them
So it's
developed.
a companion piece.
It is. It's a companion piece. It's audio.
Is that book still available also?
It is, yeah.
At your gigs?
I bring.
Or is that what you were
sometimes
setting your
to
ramp
gigs.
on? Was that what you set your ramp on the last time?
It's only 125 pages. It's not that big.
Oh, all right. Tell us about upcoming gigs, because I really do want people to get out and see this wonderful group.
Sure. So we've got the Rhythm on the Ridge Festival at Maple Ski Ridge on June 13th. That's 16 bands, local and regional. We're also playing at the ABL Roundup on May 30th. And then we're going to be at the Upper Union Street Festival on June 20th. And we're going to be in Ohio in August. But we've got some other things coming up locally and regionally. And if people want to see our schedule, they can find us on MySpace, Flood Road, all one word. You can also get our CD there, or through Google Shopping. You can email us directly.
And at the gigs.
And at our gigs, yeah. So we're happy to get some music into listeners' hands. We're trying to get ourselves a little bit better known, and trying to turn people onto our sound.
Well, it's an interesting sound. We really enjoy you guys, and we we hope to see you back at our festival this year too. We hope you come back and
Yeah, we'll be there.
give it a second go. I must say this is a more handsome group than you presented the first time. What was there? What'd you have? 13 guys at that show? The stage was packed. That was a big band, let me tell you. Well, thank you guys for showing up and
Thanks for having us.
on this nice Friday morning, and appreciate your time. And we do know that it's going to be a great weekend. You got a great set of bands playing with you. We wish you well.
Thank you.
And we're going to close out with a tune that you guys also wrote called "Till the Cows Come Home." Are there cows in your backyard, Peter?
There's none in my backyard, but they do wander over from the neighbors occasionally.
More to you. All right. Once again, Flood Road. Look at that. Right on the button. Dina.
Say, you know,
Shocker.
we're Flood Road and you've been listening to Kaleidoscope. That's all. That's all you gotta
You
say.
want to practice it more?
Everyone
Ready?
says it.
I'll tell you
Well,
when. I'll tell you when.
I'm just gonna open the mic,
Yeah.
and you guys do it as many times as you want. We'll
He'll pick
cut it
it.
when you
Alright.
want it.
Yeah, don't worry about
All right,
it.
here we go.
3, 2.
Flood Road and a tune called "Till the Cows Come Home." And we're going to close our show up with a Bonzo Dog Band song, one of England's funniest bands. A great tune called the intro and the outro. But we'd like you guys to say goodbye to the audience. And I don't mean forever, I mean until they see you tomorrow. You guys are?
We are Flood Road, and
You're
you're
listening
listening to
to
Kaleidoscope.
Perfect.
Really good.
That's it.